the next two? Is he still aggressive?
Yeah, what do they call him? The con artist? I like that. I saw that, man. That's pretty good. It's a cool nickname.
So Omar Khan has been very busy. Omar Khan, Andy Waddle, the organization, Mike Tomlin, the Steelers have been very busy in the offseason. Now, in this video, it's going to be a little bit different. We're going to talk about the draft and a mock draft done by Daniel Jeremiah. Now, a lot of you guys out there know who've been rocking with me on this channel for 3 years, made over 1,000 videos. Insane. I'm still not a draft guy. And when I say that is, I don't really look into players, nor do I watch college football, but I do get very excited around this time of year because we're at like 1 month away from the draft. And for me, when it's your Thursday, it's my Friday day. So I wake up at 10 a.m. Then the next day, I wake up at like 7. And the last day, I wake up at 3 a.m. to watch round 3. And even last year, me and Maddie Peveril from Steelers TDU did a 6-hour live special watching the draft. It's a lot of fun. I love the draft. I've always said to my friends and family that like it's the most boringest thing you have to watch. Like you need to know what players you get. And when I say boring, I'm like the whole thing takes a long time. The first day for 32 picks takes 4 or 5 hours to do. The second day, round 2 and 3, very similar time. And we're just sitting there watching, waiting what team is going to draft to, and also who are the Pittsburgh Steelers going to draft at 20 and their remaining picks. Now, speaking of the remaining picks, I have them here. Or do I? Yes, I do. Here they are. Okay, so we have the 24, so 2024 picks. Round 1, pick 20. Round 2, pick 51. Round 3, pick 84. Round 3, again, pick 98. Round 4, pick 119. Round 6, pick 178. Round 6, pick 195. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 picks. And also we have 4 picks in the top 100. So in this part here right now, we're going to look at what Daniel Jeremiah thinks about who we're going to take at number 20. And think about this too. These mock drafts change all the time. The only people who really know what's going to happen is on the day is the Pittsburgh Steelers. At the same time, there might be other teams who choose your player in front of you and someone oh no, they're taking our players. We have to get someone back. So when they say mock, it's going to be an absolute mockery. You just don't know what's going to happen. That's why it's kind of fun. And draft day, we do all these simulations and then none of it's right. So that's why I try and steer clear of mock drafts of my own because I just don't know overall with full confidence what I'm talking about with the college players. At the same time, though, I do know what the Pittsburgh Steelers need. They need a center. They need a right tackle. They need possibly some safety work. They need some corners in the building too. They need stuff like that. They need a receiver. They went and traded away DJ. They need a receiver. Even if you go and get a Brandon Ayuk, which I would be happy with, they still need a receiver. Alrighty, so I'm going to bring up this guy who that Daniel Jeremiah thinks we're going to get, and it is Tyler Guyton. Now, his, I guess, overall like little description says here, the Steelers have undergone a complete makeover at quarterback, which is true. No Trubisky, no Rudolph, no Kenny Pickett. But they still need an upgrade at tackle to play opposite last year's first-round pick, Broderick Jones. I would say, guys out there, I'm pretty confident that Broderick Jones would move to left tackle. I know Dan Moore was there, but I'd say that his spot would be left tackle next year being Jones, next to Ciamalo. Center, we don't know yet. And in this draft, with the first-round pick being Tyler Guyton, the center could be someone else in the second round too. They might go right tackle, center, possibly could go center, right tackle. They could go center, receiver. They could go receiver, right tackle. I don't know. But in this scenario, you have right tackle, no center at the moment. Then you have Daniels, and then Tyler Guyton could be at play. Now, I went to NFL.com to have a bit of an overview to see what they think about him. They said this: ascending tackle prospect with the traits and tape to project a bright future as a high-level pass protector in the league. Guyton has battled injuries and had limited reps coming from TCU after the 21 season, but his flashes have been complemented by increasing consistency. He plays a high center of gravity and needs to get stronger, but leveraged, his hand strikes can help overcome those concerns. He should continue to get better as a run blocker. He might never shine in that department. Guyton's values come with the pass protection, as he has length, feet, and body control to become a human roadblock. I like that. He should be a talented starter at either tackle position. Now, here's the fun part. I would say if they're saying at either tackle position, I would say that would have to be you'd move Jones to left, and then on the other side, you make him a tackle at right. This guy too, man, if you go to his bio, he's like 6'8", 300 and something pounds. He's a big bloke. And they are saying he's not really like the best run blocker, but he can be a roadblock to be a pass protector. What Russell Wilson needs, at least for this year, is the line to be kept upright. At the same time is I think the run game has improved each and every year with Najee back there and Warren as they build the O-line from the old days, like 3 or 4 years ago when they had Trey Turner and some really weak players like Kendrick Green. So they're building that kind of stuff there. Now, here is his strengths. He is athletic on either left or right. His movement pulling, getting in space as a lead blocker. That's good to see. Hands are accurate, active in battle. Fantastic. Sound pass sliders, good stuff too. I saw him as well in the combines. I'm not just reading everything off the NFL, but I saw him in the combine highlights. He does move pretty quick as a big man, left to right. It looks awesome out there. Alrighty. So he has here good awareness to protect the B gap, length, in light and starting experience, but heavy on coveted traits. So overall, they're saying that he's got good hands, speed, he's quick for his size, and he's pretty good like a pass, slider around the offensive line. However, though, here's some of his weaknesses. And same time too, these are just, I guess, from scouts and you know what? Once the draft is over, it's get on the field and go prove to be an NFL player. There are a lot of times that players get, I guess, underrated or overrated. It's all this kind of this before the draft. Everybody can judge you. It's what happens after that when you get picked is when you need to put the film on tape or whatever, or play as hard as you can and go win a championship. So this stuff's fun at the start, but they're just scouts having their say. It says here weakness is a tall player who plays too tall, limiting his ability to drive and sustain. Misses target in space than he should. Will need to get stronger and keep his feet under his pads. Has trouble pressing defenders out of frame in his protection. So, and could have issues finding an anchor against a leverage bull rush. So there are some of his weaknesses, but I'll tell you right now, if they were to go sign this guy, I trust the Pittsburgh Steelers or draft him at right tackle, that they would start to build the O-line with Jones on the other side and him on the right tackle, and then hopefully find a center in the draft too. Because also in the Steelers, I guess, free agent period in the first wave, they didn't really target right tackle, nor do they go and target the center position. So a lot of guys are already gone, and maybe that means they're looking forward to the draft to fill those spots, right? But here's one thing I do want to end with is this. I saw this little tweet too from ML Football. There's some rumor site out there. I don't really trust them too much with their stuff, but it makes a good point here. Steelers first-round picks from 2018 and 2022. Terrell Edmonds, fifth-year option, declined. Edmonds went, see you later, right? Remember him? We got him in the first round. Devin Bush didn't work out. Devin Bush, after the injury, was just a no-go. Just turned into a complete different player. Najee Harris, I like Najee. I think they will. I disagree with that. Najee Harris, fifth-year option, likely declined. I disagree. I think Najee Harris will pick up a fifth-year option or they'll sign to a contract. They're going to keep Najee. As long as Najee's getting 4.4 yards a carry, getting 1,000-yard seasons, is a bit of a bruiser, the Steelers won't get rid of Najee. They're going to keep him on the roster. That's going to happen. Kenny Pickett traded Kenny Pickett traded, right? So this season. So I guess the first round pick hasn't been the best in the last 4 years. Kenny Pickett, and then it just hasn't made sense for us right now. And of course, last year we've had Jones, who I think will be a success at left tackle. Anyways, guys, in the comments below, let me know what you think about Tyler Guyton, the mock draft stuff. I'm pretty cool with it if they go and sign in the first 2 picks. I'm looking for even 3. I would be happy with pretty much anything. I'd be happy with anything. But if there were to be position based, I'm thinking center, I'm thinking right tackle, I'm thinking receiver. And if they do those in any order, I'm pretty cool with it. The Steelers need a receiver. The Steelers need a center, and they need a right tackle. Anyway.